In this video, we are going to be analysing Airbnb, ticker ABNB. So now, yes, we are down 7% on the stock today. We do have their earnings tomorrow after the close. But one thing to note is why the stock's falling today, and it does seem to just be on anticipation of the company's Q3 earnings report, maybe not being as strong as expected before. So what this does mean as well, and do be cautious tomorrow if you look to trade their earnings, is that even if now earnings are bad, you may not see that downside reaction that you tend to be seeing, just because again a lot of it's now getting priced in. So if it's not too bad, you could even see a spike. So definitely be careful coming into the earnings, depending on how you play, if you're playing it at all. But otherwise, let's get straight into the technical levels that we'll be paying attention to. So if we continue this downward trend, what are going to be those key supports? And that's going to be $95. Reason for that is the statistical mean on both the 6-month and the 1-year chart. Again, statistical mean doesn't actually tend to be levels we tend to buy or sell off, but instead a position where we look to close a position. So yeah, basically not one we look to open at, but instead start closing. And the reason for that is this is just where we expect the stock to reverse to. We don't really have a direction when it comes into here. It doesn't mean the stock's going to go up, doesn't mean the stock's going to go down. We just in time expect a stock to reverse to this level. So if you were holding it short, then this would definitely be a level to be locking in profits, if at a minimum moving stops. But if you are waiting for a further breakdown, then we would be looking at $70 as that key support, right below having another support at $63. Now, this is quite far off from where we are. We can see even the 52-week low is at $87. So just to get down to that level would require around an 80% sell-off. But again, considering the stock was at $212 about a year ago, it isn't unlikely to see this stock continue to fade down, just like we've seen in the overall market as a whole. But again, that could take quite a while to get to that kind of level, so do be cautious on having that target. And instead, we would probably be paying attention to that 52-week low, and then just using the key psychological level at $80 as just to give you some levels in between these ranges. Now though, what are going to be key supports? Actually we do have final key supports at 45 and 35 if we continue to sell off. And again, if you're watching this video, say a month down the line and you keep saying Airbnb fade off, these would be levels that we're paying attention to. But now on the other hand, if we want to go into resistances, if again we've sold off today in anticipation of bad news, we get earnings that were maybe better than expected, or not missed by too far. We could now pop on this news considering a lot of it's been priced in, and if so, we do have resistances at 120. Breaking through there would be 125. Now this would be a key layer of resistance because you can see this is a pivot point, and now also it is a resistance on both the 6-month and the 1-year chart. So very heavy layer of resistance. But if we're able to break out of this level, and again, you don't want to just see it pop straight through. If you're looking for the higher probability trades, you want to see it break above the level, come back to retest it as a support, and as long as it holds, there is a good indication that we will have quite, not so much a breakout, but definitely a good move to the upside. And I would be looking for $145 as that target. And if we break that, we're then looking at $155, going on to $171, and final levels taking us to $185, $195, and $216. Now again, yes, some of these levels are very far off. You don't need to pay attention to all of them. Only ever really need to pay attention to the levels you're closest to. So right now we're sitting at $107. Really the only two levels you need to pay attention to is, are we going to continue fading down to that statistical mean at $95? If so, again, if it's something we were short at, it would be an area we would look to close our position. But really wouldn't be a position we look to buy at this level, because again, yes, you may get a bounce at this level, but direction is unclear. This is where you are considered fair value on the stock. So if you're buying here, if you're buying as an investment, fair price. But if you're buying as a trade, then again, that can be a lot more of a gamble unless you're using maybe certain option strategies where you expect a big move from that current level. But if you were looking for levels going lower, again, that key level would be $70. That would be our first deviation on the 6-month, and very close to our first deviation on the daily below. But again, if that was too far out for you, you can always go back just to using psychological levels. So 80 and probably even $85 would be key levels to be paying attention to. And again, but we're at $107. So the only upside targets for the time being you need to pay attention to is $120 and $125. If you're looking to trade the breakdown, then you're looking for the basic test of this level and fade. Otherwise, you can look to trade the breakout. If we are able to break 125, come back to test it as a support and hold, good indication that we're going to 145, and then that's the only level you really need to pay attention to from there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out one of these 2 analysis videos.